There we go. Well, we got it now, so. You got to press the button, man.
I got too much going. This was supposed to be my day off. I got too much going on. I'm trying to do too much. I apologize. We had some technical difficulties that has thrown me way off of my live streaming game, okay? YouTube is up now, hopefully. Please, on YouTube, let me know if you can actually freaking see me now. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. This is, I may just quit. I may just quit and just try live streaming some other times. Maybe what I do. I just killed the buzz, man. A little buzzkill going on here. Finally see me. Okay, now we're good. Thank goodness. All right, here's the deal. We're doing several things today. We're going to talk about barrel picks a little bit. We've got some updates there. No real big updates, but if you don't watch everything, you'll be informed. We have 6 bottles we bought on the Gatlinburg hunt. We are going to pop those suckers open. We are going to try every one of them. I have been cheating a little bit. I did try a couple of them. But you'll find out why here in a minute. And then, once we're done with all the Gatlinburg bottles, we are going to blind some double oaks. Will's a big fan of double oaked. He's warming his palate up there with a little Sam Adams cold snap. Probably a mistake, but he's a big fan of these double oaked store picks. So we've got one of those. Just got my bottle of 13th Colony double oaked. We got the 1910, Crittenton's double oaked, and you loved this Peerless double oak last time you were here, so we're going to try that one as well.
I said the sound sucks.
Mike is hot. All right, I'm going to turn yours down. Mine is pretty freaking hot.
Yeah, I don't speak as loud as you do. So.
Why are you being mean, Will?
I'm soft-spoken, man.
Test.
Test.
How's
Test.
that? Is that better? Am I better? Am I better? I knew I shouldn't have streamed today. I knew I shouldn't have streamed today. I knew I shouldn't have streamed today. Knew I shouldn't have streamed today. All right, better? Great. The great thing about the new mic setup is we got new mics. I can actually adjust mine and Jill or Will's audio separately in this particular scenario. So y'all, right now, I'm going to give y'all 2 more minutes to let me know of any more problems, and I'm just going to quit paying attention to them. I'm just going to stream hot with things not working. I'm going to stream to myself if nobody's watching. That's what we're going to do, because Will was trying to set a record. He's like, we're going to get 1,700 on YouTube. Not going to happen. I've already run half the folks off. Yep. So sorry about that. Not sure what I'm coming to Santa Fe, but I don't know. Be out there. Still a little. I'm still a little. I wasn't a little low a minute ago. I'm gonna bump all of it back up here. Right, just bump it back up to where it was. I think it was the mic, not that. So that's the last time I'm touching audio. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. This is what we're doing. This is it. I can just talk louder, and we will go with it, okay? Need a fancier hat, that's what I'm doing. Let's move forward. Get these double oaks out of the freaking way. I need a drink, that's what I need. And my nerves need to calm down just a hair bit here, just a little bit, just a little bit. We are going to try some different bottles from our haul here. So this is your Glen, this is my Glen, and we are going to start with Jeptha Creed Bloody Butcher Corn.
Oh, this is what we bought in the second store, I think?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So I bought this one because John Emerald here in town is doing a Bloody Butcher Corn bourbon. And I tried his, and it had a dusty note to it. And I was like, oh, I'm curious if that'll age out, if it's gonna be like there throughout the maturation process. And I'd never tried a mature Bloody Butcher corn. So I'm excited to give this one a try. Now, it's gonna be dusty. You can see I already opened it and tried it because I wanted to know what that's gonna taste like. The Bloody Butcher stuff is interesting. I would say if you're trying to get into whiskey, to try it, but it's not going to be for everybody. A lot of people are not going to like this one. All I can say. Appreciate it, Aaron.
It doesn't sound good.
It's dusty. Like, it tastes like your grandpa's had it.
No, I'm saying it doesn't sound good. Like bloody butcher corn.
Well, I mean, that's an heirloom grain. It's just a red corn. It's more like what the Native Americans might have been growing instead of this, hybridized corn we grow nowadays.
That's pretty good, though.
You like that dustiness?
Yeah,
You get
actually,
that like it's a very dry kind of...
What, the end of it?
Yeah, very dry.
I actually like that.
Rusty's drinking Alamo beer. Henry McKenna 10 over Baker 7. I don't know about that. Maybe, Ray, maybe. I would have to try those back to back. Jeff got an Elijah Craig 18 today. I sound like I'm a few feet. Are you way behind me? Or, I don't know. Will's audio is boosted up really high. So, I thought that's exactly what it tastes like over there, Kojak. Sam Houston 15. Sam Houston 15 is pretty good. I like the Sam Houstons, the Calumets, all very similar from that perspective. All right, so I took Will's mic down even further.
No, I gotta talk louder.
Nah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. Both audios are good. I'm getting mixed signals from everybody, so
It does sound like
I
a
want you to
Stephen
be
King
quieter
novel.
than me, huh?
Said it does sound like a Stephen King novel. Bloody butcher corn.
Bloody butcher corn and your grandpa's attic. A short story by Stephen King. So this is interesting. I really want to try more stuff from Jeptha Creed. I love the bottle. Like, this is my favorite bottle kind of packaging, right? About this height, and it's got, the embossing and all the cool stuff in the bottle. The label's great. Like, branding-wise, it's really nice. It's just Bloody Butcher Corn's not for everybody. So I need to get more of their regular things. So I would recommend, if you're just really getting into crazy whiskey, great. If you're just easing in, if you don't know, probably the Bloody Butcher Corn, probably anybody's Bloody Butcher Corn's not for you. Although you're kind of new and you like it.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I actually like it.
So there you go.
I don't know
I'm wrong.
I don't know if I would have like more than 2 pours of it at one time, but
yeah, that may be something to try and then just move on for sure.
It's not bad though.
Does Jeptha? No, I think Jeptha is in Louisville area. They've got a distillery right off the interstate. I haven't been. Somebody was telling me over there. James said it has a great tour next time you're in Louisville. Very crafty. I'm starting to really like crafty whiskey though. What's going on, Dusty? Elmer T. Lee has been, Elmer T. Lee's not one of the worst bourbons on the planet, but it's one of the worst values if you get it at the secondary price, for sure. But, that's a little different for everybody. So let's go ahead and get this guy on out of the way over there. And then the next bottle, I've just got a box over here I'm grabbing them out of. Ooh, a Yellowstone store pick.
Never had it.
Here. Never had a Yellowstone. Pop that sucker open for me. Let me catch up with the chats. Got a Knob Creek 18, Ryan says. What color is this green? If you send me an email, I'll try to find it. I don't know. Jill picked it out for a piece of furniture, and then I just did the same thing here. Brandon Lucero with the $5 super chat. If you come to Iowa, I recommend the Mississippi River Distilling Company in LeClaire. Well, I appreciate the suggestion, Brandon. Mississippi River Distilling Company in LeClaire. I'm sure we'll get to Iowa at some point. I don't know when that will actually be, but guaranteed to happen at some point. Andrew with the $2 super chat. Starlight has a great Bloody Butcher. I will have to look for that. I haven't seen theirs. This has a little dust on it too, though.
Smells good.
It does smell good, though. Yellowstone's good stuff. That's a nice bourbon. That has a little bit of grain forwardness. A lot of folks would describe that as kind of, I wouldn't think Yellowstone would be craft per se, but
that's really smooth.
Really smooth.
It's like buttery kind of.
What does it taste like to you though?
Hold on.
Give me some tasting notes.
like a butter, like butter on your tongue, and then it's kind of spicy at the end.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Ryan says it tastes like cheese. I mean, it does have a good mouthfeel to it. I'm getting a little rye spiciness on it, like a little pepper. It's almost pepper on the finish. That's pleasant though. I like that one.
What do you call it? Like oily?
Well, that's the mouthfeel. That's the viscosity when it's kind of thick and it coats your mouth. It's not the thickest mouthfeel I've ever seen, but definitely a little more so than that Jeptha Creed over there.
I don't know if it's better than that though. I don't think so.
I'm kind of digging on the dustiness, like you said, is not something I would just go back to over and over again. But overall, I don't know. I'm starting to have a lot of respect for craft whiskey. Ryan with the $2 super chat. Appreciate the support there, Ryan. Let's see what else we got in the box here. I can't reach them all. Ooh.
Did you get the super chat from earlier? The $4.99 one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I mean, did I miss one? We got these two.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. See, the cool thing is they show up over here. Like my Ty and Ken with the $2 super chat right there shows up in the window. I don't know if that one popped up or if I was distracted when it popped up, but appreciate the support there. All right, so this one is Clayton James, Big Machine Distilling, Tennessee whiskey. I know absolutely nothing about these folks. Copper pot distilled in, what does that say? I think somewhere in Tennessee. So distilled and bottled by Big Machine Distillery.
It's a 119 proof on the Yellowstone, by the way.
Okay. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Rocktown does have some good ones. Hand me a knife or something. Oh, actually, I got this one.
Oh, you can't open it?
I mean, I just try to not break my fingernails, you know? Y'all let me know if you know anything about Big Machine Distilling or Clayton James. Y'all hit me up in the chat right now. Keep me straight on these. I have never tried either of these. Just got back to rye. Can you suggest some ryes? So if you just got back into it, you're probably going to want bourbon-friendly ryes like I do. So like a Michter's rye. The Jack Daniels ryes are actually really good. Let's see, who else? Michter's, Jack Daniels, a Sagamore ryes are really interesting. Trying to think of what other ryes I've got back here. That Elijah Craig rye, if you could find one of those, interesting as well. So should be several for you to find there. Clayton James is made in Linville. That may be what it says here that I can't read. It does look like, I was like, is that Lawrenceville? They're all blurring together.
You never had this before, right?
Never had this one. So this will be the first time we've ever tried Clayton James. So hopefully it's good. I hope so. Owned by Big Machine Records. That's interesting. Didn't realize that. I mean, I'd heard of Big Machine Records. Didn't know that the distillery was connected to them. But let's get this pop there. Cork pop. Ooh. It is different. Brad, you talking about this bottle right here?
Don't pour me luck, so I gotta save mine for the double oaked.
I mean, you could just pour it out. It's okay. You need enough to have a full pour, right? Like you need to be able to see a full pour there, and y'all hit the like button. Whatever platform you're on, hit the like button. Matthew with the $5 super chat. Is Southern Comfort a good whiskey or is it trash? Recently it came across your channel. It's a mixer. And I appreciate you loving the journey with us. It's a mixer at best, and it's not great. You like it? Have you had Southern Comfort?
When I mix it, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
mixer.
something I've drank in a long, long time. It's something that's kind of designed for folks just getting into whiskey or people who are drinking for effect, right? Like we're rarely drinking for effect. We normally want, that smells like a small barrel to me.
It's different.
Yeah, Brian would be happy to see a variety of bourbon-aged beers review video. There are my favorites and would love to get some new recommendations. That's happening, right? Like we've got a bunch of the stouts. We've done reviews of several. Like I think we did reviews of the ones, what's the one up in Kansas City? Boulevard. And then we've got some from Lexington. They're still at Red Clay. I need to go pick them up. So I'm sure that's coming. Lady. I'll go with Lady with the Y. Thoughts on Ben Holladay? Absolutely love Ben Holladay. We've been talking about Ben Holladay for a while, probably a year now. Really enjoy Ben Holladay's stuff. Good bottles, and the cask strength and the single barrels even better. Cost-wise, I don't know right off the top of my head what those cost.
This tastes like if you poured water on top of it and then drink it. It's 90 proof. That's probably one.
Yeah. It's got...
There's no flavor to it.
It is low proof. There's lots of flavors there.
Not for me.
Not loving the ones I'm getting, though. There's a little raisin, a little peanuts, and a little too much barrel char. You should visit Cedar Ridge in Swisher, Iowa, near Cedar Rapids. We got all sorts of places. Thank you, Jay Davis, for the support. We got all sorts of places to try in Iowa. Yeah, this has definitely been aged rapidly. Like, it has to be. I don't know if it's like staved finish. I don't know, but it has got a lot of barrel char on it. Just a ton of barrel char. You're going to need to rinse my glass out real good on that one. Real good. $60 on Ben Holladay all day, Barron says over on Facebook. Nice. Thoughts on Wyoming whiskey? I have a Wyoming. It's been a while. I'll have to go back to it. Highly recommend Kentucky Ale Bourbon Barrel. That's the ones from Lexington, James, that we got sent to us that I need to. I've tried one of their bourbon barrel aged, I think it's an ale, and they sent a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I haven't even. They had to deliver it to a place that had a liquor license or a beer license, so they dropped it off at Red Clay for me. So we're gonna pick it up there. I just haven't had a chance yet this week. I've been gone, and then when I came back. We're not going to open this one. I've got one of these open. We're just going to try that one instead.
Just the little Stagg?
Jeff Trent, Mother Earth, Silent Night, Kingston, North Carolina. All right. I missed Jay Franco's. I don't know if that one came across, but any plans on attending the Kentucky Bourbon Festival? We will be up there around the festival. I believe we will probably be attending. I think that's in the plans right now. So theoretically, we expect to be there at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival this year. Cheech in the house. What's going on? Proof King Will now? The Proof King Will. Andrew couldn't justify 120 for Hemingway's rye in Gatlinburg. Tax is crazy high, plus all the secondary prices. I don't know if I'd be able to justify that either there, Andrew.
Somebody commented on the latest video that Tennessee has the highest sales tax for alcohol. Is that true?
Probably. It's well, I mean, like Jack Daniels is in a dry county. You can't even buy alcohol. Yeah. Technically, they allow you to buy a bottle at the gift shop, and then the whiskey comes for free. Billy wants me to hit some Dickel. Not drinking Dickel. We've got good whiskey. Why would we want the Dickel?
Have you ever had Stagg? I don't think I have.
I don't know if you've ever had Stagg, but you're in for an experience like I'm going to shut up. You give your review.
It smells really good. Oh, that's awesome.
Is that your official tasting notes? That's awesome?
For now, yeah. It's like sweet and then it gets hot at the end.
Okay.
I like that.
So you're good with it?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right.
No, that's
you're
more.
Fine.
It's more.
Good. It's pretty
no,
good.
no,
Like, you do all right.
It's more than all right.
Okay.
But I do need my Tums after I drink this one.
Yeah. What's the proof?
132.
Yeah, 132 proof. Come on.
My
Tiller's Bourbon Challenge. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support there, Tiller.
Cheeks are getting hot.
Cheers. Yeah, Will's starting to warm up. I'm trying to kill his taste buds before this double oak blind, so he just goes crazy with it. Awesome. Jason's with Will over there. It's awesome. Now let him try the George T. Somebody asked for my max price on a GTS.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. They're like 800 secondary, so less than that. If I get one, $300 or so. But if I didn't have one, I might stretch that a bit. 23B this weekend for $60, Scott. That was awesome. Abe wants to know when we're coming to Virginia. And I'm reading the super chats too early because sometimes they take it forever to come through. Don't know what's up with that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We're on our way. We're going to Virginia. We're going to hit the East Coast this year. And I don't know exactly when it'll happen, but it's being planned right now. We're trying to nail down all of the other things we've got to be to. And then we can try to work out the road trip. So we're probably going to hit Florida up to D.C., come back, and then go back to D.C. and go north is the thinking. And then we've got to work out Chicago and some stuff in there as well.
You did ask me if I wanted one of these in the video, and I said no.
Yes, I did ask you if you wanted one of those in the video, and you turned it down.
Well,
you said for $130, I'm buying.
I didn't know that.
You said no.
That's the thing. If I was buying, I'd say no. That's pretty good, though. I don't know if it's $130 good, but... Yeah. Is it? Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Joe, when we're coming, we've been to Ohio a couple of times. I'm sure we'll get back up there soon. 12-year-old Van Winkle worth $800. No, definitely not. Good though. Good though. Appreciate the support there, Matthew.
Somebody said you should send me and Mom to tasting classes.
They should send me to tasting classes. I mean, really, tasting classes would be fun. That'd be fun to
that'd
document.
be fun.
Heck, I probably should take some tasting classes. What do I know? Slide that over there before Will steals it. I know I'm going to be losing one of my stags. I have not tried a Mr. Sam, Ryan. If you scored one at MSRP, you did good.
Is that what batch is this?
This one is, just tell the proof. It doesn't say batch.
131.
Now, the one we bought's a different batch, but I don't want to open another one until we finish one. I don't like having like 50 batches of them open. We have a video coming out, Calder, where we bourbon hunted New York City. But we are going to go, I say New York, like Times Square area, downtown. And then we are going to go back through New York when we do the road trip, for sure. What's a good price on that Stag? We bought those for $130. I buy it under $150. Brian Reed, that VDN pick is so good. Taylor, first live, enjoying the channel, learning a lot, drinking some Weller Antique 107 tonight. Man, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. That's my favorite pour right there, my regular drinker. That's Brewzle Jr. This is Jill Jr. right here. What this is. Proof Queen Jr.
Proof Queen.
You going to finish that one, or are you going to pour it out?
I'm letting the experience happen. You can't rush an experience like this.
Okay. Slow down.
Man, slow down. I was in a rush.
C923 is better than Stagg Jr.? Raymond. Well, just so happened, we got a C923 right here. And I am going to respectfully disagree with you. Because I just can't get on board with that. Can't get on board with that at all. But we're going to try it. This was also in that hunt. We're definitely heading north. We're working on it, Calder, excuse me. Look like an eye from here. Look like an eye. Calder. Stagg versus C923 is surprisingly closer than you would expect.
Is this the one we bought at the first store where we looked at the 15-year-old Dickel?
Yes, this is exactly that bottle we bought at that first store for, I think we paid $90 and ended up costing me like another $15 in taxes. Rage GTO, Fredericksburg, Bowman Distillery. It's an ABC store in Virginia. I mean, we definitely want to visit the Bowman Distillery at some point for sure, and we might do that on a road trip. And then I know, like Virginia, when we go hunting in some of these control states, it's going to be ABC stores. But that's just, we know.
That one's hot from the get-go.
This one is hot. You think this one's hotter than the other one?
Yeah. Well, it is. So.
How much?
2.
What's the other one?
131.
I mean, 2. You barely noticed 2. Okay, so I understand what you're saying. Like this, the reason this is open is because I opened this to try it against the other Elijah Craig barrel proofs that I have opened. And in my opinion, this is better than all the other Elijah Craig batches I have opened. I don't think I would choose this over the Stagg Junior, though. Hyper Hippo, when you come up to the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, try to check out Dad's Hat Distillery. It's about 20 minutes north of Philly. Awesome. We'll have to check that out. I appreciate you suggesting that and for the support.
Lynch Toyota Wayne buying my ticket to come try some bourbon soon.
Lynch Toyota Wayne, if you would give me a really good deal on that, they messed me up.
I need
they
a
messed me
Supra.
up, Will. They messed me up, Will. I go over there the other day to get my oil changed. I still haven't made it to pick up the freaking roof rails. I'll do that tomorrow. I went over there to get my oil changed last week. And during the pandemic, I tried to buy one of the new Body Styles Toyota. I wanted exactly what my truck is, though. I wanted an XP package. I wanted white, black wheels, nothing too fancy. You know, SR5, they couldn't get it because they were just pumping out the fancy ones. They had exactly my truck in the new one sitting over there last week. And they tempted me. I really wanted it. You just give me you got to give me a heck of a deal on my trade-in and that one. And we might, you come over and drink anyway. Just bring my freaking roof rails when you come. Wayne Smith there. Got it. Okay, that was the super chat. Appreciate it, Wayne. So this laser code is the A23, the one that everybody said was so good, just so y'all know. Brandon's chat's about to pop up here. I think the laser code debate is silly. I mean, they're different, so they could taste different. I doubt they're significantly different, but everything I've seen, you know, people are picking this one consistently, so they must be different.
Why is everybody getting ads?
YouTube just randomly drops freaking ads, and I got to get in there and figure out how to turn that crap off. Don't know. Ben loves his 23 Tundra. I love mine. Was it 19 Tundra, like 5.7 V8? It's good stuff. So that's why I got to get a good deal to get me to get rid of my truck because I like it so much. Thomas Shelby. Actually, Thomas, he's asking, when are we coming to San Diego, Tijuana? The Tijuana Bourbon Hunt is underway. I don't have a date for it, but that is actually going to be happening. We've got another reason to be there. I can't announce just yet. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we are going to be in Tijuana, and I'm sure we'll do, you know, the whole San Diego thing as well. Dustin's headed to San Antonio next week. Anyone have any must-stop play? I don't really know the San Antonio market too much. Barron refuses to buy much over MSRP. That's respectable. Just a lot of bottles you're not going to get. I mean, you should get an ad every once in a while. It shouldn't be overwhelming, though. So I don't know what's up with that. This is good. It just has that. A lot of folks will say this Elijah Craig has a little bit of a Sharpie note. And I get just a hint of that on these Elijah Craig barrel proofs. It's just like a little harsh Sharpie note to it.
Like at the start or like when?
Mine is like mid-palate,
Yeah.
and then it dissipates on the finish. So you don't get it up front, and then I don't really get it on the finish. Just like in the middle of the palate, you get just that harsh Sharpie note. Are you picking that up?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't love these. I like them. I don't love them.
It's a little kick. You gotta think of it like
It's a little
that.
kick. Like
Just a little kick.
Let's just go eat some Sharpies. How about that? We'll just do
Oh.
that, right?
I thought you were talking about like a sharp note, not a Sharpie.
Yeah, it tastes like a Sharpie.
Oh, I've never
like a
stuck a
little harsh-
Sharpie in my mouth, so.
You've sniffed them. I know you have. I look at you. Look at you.
What?
There ain't no way you got a mustache like that, boy. Ain't sniffed some Sharpies. I'd swear.
I've never stuck a Sharpie in my mouth before.
All right, so Blessed Assassin, we're going to get through these bottles here for the Gatlinburg haul. Then we're going to go over barrel pick updates. Then we are going to do the double oaked blind. So we're gonna rock it that way. Hayden, love the content, enjoying a pour of the prisoner. I can't even say it. Mouth dry. The prisoner's share. I'm not even drunk yet. I promise.
What's the prisoner share? Just like a bottle or something?
Yeah. What's the prisoner's share? I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. What's up, David Talbert? How you doing? Also, Striped Pig. Haven't tried Striped Pig. Have not been to Nebraska yet, but it is on the list. Don't know if it's going to happen this year, but definitely by the end of next year, we will have hit all 50 states. So that's the goal, is all 50 states by the end of next year. High West Prisoner Share. There you go. So it's a bottle by High West. We've got some High West. We do not have that one. It's hooch made in a toilet. It's that old prison wine, you know? You know, they had to think about that when they were making it. The marketing department's like, somebody's like, you know, and they're like, nobody's going to think it's toilet wine. When is the Pacific Northwest Washington trip planned? It's not. Like I said, that might be, probably will be next year, but I don't know. If we free up some time this year, it might happen sooner rather than later. Right now, all of our focus is on getting all of the East Coast worked out. We need a Maggie Bourbon Hunt, Bob. I completely agree. I'm trying to find a mechanic. I've been busy today and over the weekend. My hope is tomorrow or the next day I can actually call around and try to find a mechanic to work on her and do some work for me. Irradiated Grape, what's your first choice for a very first bottle? Weller Antique 107, if you're talking about like first pour. If you're talking about like very first bottle you've ever had, I don't want you to put all that pressure on one bottle. I want you to buy quite a few. On the YouTube channel, we've got a video, Top 5 Bourbons for Beginners. I actually go through 8 of them. I want you to go watch that video. Wild Turkey 101, Evan Williams Bonded, some of the benchmark stuff. You know, work your way up to a Woodford Double Oaked, maybe a Wild Turkey Rare Breed, something like that. Like, you want to try a bunch of different things, start building your palate. Marcus, any plans on hunting in Oregon? Your videos got me into bourbon whiskey. Over the last 3 months, I bought around 40 bottles. Yes, again, the Pacific Northwest is a thing we're planning. Will probably be next year, though, unfortunately, just because of time. Aaron over on Facebook, thoughts on Eagle Rare 10 years. Fantastic, low proof, beautiful bottle of whiskey.
Apparently the ads are pretty bad.
Apparently the ads are pretty bad. I don't know if I can change the ads right now. Let's see if I can just turn ads off at this point. I don't even think I can do that while the stream's going. Like, it's always something I have to do.
That's weird.
Before the stream starts. Because we got 1,300 concurrent viewers over there. Will said 1,700, he's going to attempt a backflip. That's what he said. Y'all hit the like button for me over there. Get those going.
What's my favorite bottle? What is it? The Woodford Double Oaked? Yeah, that one's my favorite probably.
The Double Oak?
Yeah.
The little distillery only or limited release
the one we had in
thing?
Kentucky,
Yeah, that one's so good.
That was great.
Carnage over on Twitch having a nice pour of Heaven Hill bottle in bond. Best bourbon with Coke. The best thing, believe it or not, that I've ever had. I love Jack and Cokes, but the best thing I've ever had with Coke, Weller Special Reserve. Weller Special Reserve and Coke, out of this freaking
I was
world.
going to say Crittenton's.
Crittenton's and Coke, you like that?
Yeah, the, oh my gosh, what was it?
It was
the Cherrywood barrel or something?
The Cherrywood. You got that one and you've been mixing it with Coke?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'm surprised he didn't say Stagg. Oh, I hope they have Double Oak for you there as well, Kyle. I hope they do. Wife said I need a cheaper hobby. Maybe you need a cheaper wife. Anthony, you ever thought about that? You know, be like, hey, babe, if you didn't spend so much money on things like groceries and bills, we can afford more whiskey. That's not good advice. That's bad advice. Don't listen to me. Luckily for me, my wife semi-supports it, but yeah, she semi-supports it because she doesn't get to see the bill. Pappy and Coke, I bet it would be great. Ads do pay me, but I also don't want them to be bothersome, Jose. If you get one, it's supposed to give you one at the start, maybe one in the middle. It's not supposed to give you like 5 ads or something. So it used to be, we just turn them on, and then they start, like right at the start of the stream, it would just give you one ad when I start the stream, no problem. And then you don't get another one. And I would have to trigger them, and I never do. Now, YouTube just has a mind of its own with them. Like, they've started just doing their own thing. So, Aaron's almost done with the channel. Why are you almost done with the channel, Aaron? What did we do to you? I'm trying to look at Aaron's comments.
Yeah,
I just
get really red when I drink high proof stuff.
I don't know what Aaron.
For
why
some
is Aaron
reason.
almost done with the channel? What did I do to Aaron? Hey, Aaron, man, what'd I do? I don't know. It's live chat. I don't have it at the top chat. I didn't miss any. I haven't even seen any. I don't know. I've been reading too many hateful comments lately, so I'm just going to let Aaron be done with the channel, I guess. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I'm going to miss you, Aaron. Really going to miss you. You know, your optimism, your sunshine, your rainbows.
Happens when I eat like really spicy stuff or drink like super high proof stuff.
Nelson Greenbrier, Tennessee, handmade sour mash whiskey. JT Mellick pick. We're going to have to get one of those. Single malt double barrel Jack. It wasn't my thing. I just don't like the malts.
Which one is this?
This is the sour mash Nelson Greenbrier. Never had a Nelson Greenbrier. So this used to be the it just like completely escaped the whole brand. I love them. The 109 proof Bell Meads. That's what it was. I didn't even look. I don't know. Y'all maybe the Bell Meads used to be, and they were kind of taken over by Nelson Greenbrier. They were sourced MGP, and I don't think this is. I think this is their own distillate. But can we get bourbon shipped here in Alabama? Some folks are doing it. Turkey. Some folks are doing it. Man, I was waiting for Ron to tell me what it did, and I didn't even see him pop back up. Oh, there you go. No other channel does the dishes on the stream.
The dishes? He's talking about me rinsing these out. The dishes.
That was the problem? Well, here we go. Hold on. Little music. Did the music work? Dang, the music didn't work. Dang, I had a song for you. So the rinse in the glasses, that's where we went too far. Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry about Jesus Christ. Just rinsing the glasses so I don't have 100 Glencairns to wash in the morning. I didn't realize that was a big deal. Wow. This was, when you get to the bottom of it, well, I'm going to be honest with you, Ron. If the dishes is what getting you frustrated, my man, I'm going to do a lot dumber shit than that.
It's pretty smooth.
It is very smooth, as you would say. There's not a lot going on. It's good, though. It's a little mild.
So I actually enjoy that, though.
Yeah, Tennessee whiskey. Like I need more proof. It's what, 90, it doesn't say a proof. It's 45.5, so 91 proof. Probably drinks right around there. The flavors are good. Nothing really jumps out at me. It's one of those that like is fine, it's pleasant, but there's nothing there that's just gonna get me to go back to it. And this is not, I mean, it's Tennessee whiskey. It kind of almost reminds me of some MGP mash bills. So I thought he had a legitimate gripe, people. I was trying to help. I was trying to be helpful. Let's catch up with all our super chat. Make sure, I'm sorry if I missed any. Hayden with the 3 proof membership, appreciate it. Jonathan giving you $2 to keep doing the dishes. Sam, for every Ron leaving, you have several new viewers finding you. Keep up the good work and ignore the haters. Like hating me for washing dishes, for being domesticated. Beach Sand, what's up, TJ and Will? Did 8 hours of bourbon hunting on Saturday with my son, so I'll be editing and posting this week. Send me a link when you get that video up. I want to see it. Don't tread on me for when the dishwasher breaks. So in the new studio, I literally ordered it yesterday. We will have a dishwasher. So we will not have to wash the Glencairns. We will not have to rinse them anymore. We can dirty all the Glens. I can just put them in the dishwasher and hit the button, and I don't have to waste 2 hours. Like I don't think these folks realize
it's a lot.
that I spend like 2 hours after every stream just washing dishes and cleaning up this bar. So we were just trying to keep it a little light. Sorry, like it's not that. Like, sorry. I'm sorry, we're the only dishwashers. Bear Ogle, someone left a bottle at a whiskey share I hosted. Don't know who. I don't know what to do with the bottle. You drink the bottle. It's your bottle now. That's how that works, Bear Ogle. It is now yours to enjoy. Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you. I've been working on the lighting where the super chats come up from YouTube so it goes green. And so it goes green to let me know. And I'm reading ahead a little bit. When there's a bunch of them, I may just read ahead. But it goes green like that, and then it shows up there. So I see that Bear Ogles is now showing up, and I can read his super chat. And then it'll light back up. And then when there's another one, the green just tells me, hey, you've got a super chat, and it's about to show on screen so I can read it. Is it a waste to rinse a Glencairn with the whiskey first? I mean, do you? Like, if you're talking about, like, pour whiskey in it and then pour it out, if you're trying to coat the glass, maybe, but, like, I don't think that's necessary. Where we located, Joe on Facebook says, we're in Opelika, Alabama. We've got several folks on Twitch here who are rooting for in the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift's winning this one all the way. Taylor Swift for the win, baby.
Nope.
Yes, yes. I know. Can't believe I'm watching Glenn's on screen, J-Rock says.
So if we didn't wash any Glens, we'd probably have, like, what, 16 out by now? At least dirty.
Oh, yeah. We're not even halfway through. We haven't even done the blind yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be, what, we got 5 double oaks or 6 double oaks?
Yep.
So we're going to have like 10 or 12 then. Like, it's okay.
Too much.
Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm not going to let AA Ron bring me down. Plastic Glencairns, just toss them. That's what we need. We need disposable Glens. If we could make them where they'd stack, but then they're not really Glens. Nate says my mic is not working.
It's working. You can see it on the screen.
Yeah, but it could be coming through yours. No, it's working. I just got mine turned a little down. His is turned a little up. So I'm sorry if you just joined, Nate, you missed the crap show that was the start of this live stream, okay? And everything was wrong. Everything was wrong. So we are just going to roll with it. If you can hear me, let's just roll with it. I will talk louder. Jesse Holder with the $5 super chat. You tried the Elijah Craig A124. I have not. You found that on a 130 proof Jack Daniel's single barrel proof Knob Creek 12 Eagle Rare and Kentucky Owl Magister. It's like Magister or something. All at MSRP. You did great. You did a great haul there, but Elijah Craig is not my favorite release, and I do not get every one of them every year. I just bought the C batch. I'm probably done for the year.
Aluminum Glens would be best for recycling.
Do what? Aluminum ones? Well, I mean, but you didn't have to wash them. Unless you're just going to throw them away. So again, this is good. Just not something I'm ever going to go back. Like, it's fine. It's not something I love. It does taste like an MGP to me, though. I know it's not supposed to be. It's Tennessee whiskey. But I don't know if this is like one of the mash bills. If you would have handed me that and said, what is this? I'd have said, this is MGP. But it's not. I mean, I do have 100 Glens. I don't want to wash them, Jose. I don't want to wash them. That's the problem. And I have them. I mean, right here, we probably have, like, we order them 500 at a time to sell on our merch. So if you want a Brewzle Glencairn, this is a freight range. If you want a Brewzle Glencairn, you can get those at Brewzle.com. Buy them by the 6-pack. So you don't have to wash them every day unless you drink 6 different bourbons.
We've probably got 40 just sitting right here.
Oh, I think there's 50 of them there, something like that. But it still sucks to have to wash all of them. Farm Tech Flowers with the $1.99 super chat. What's your least favorite bourbon?
George Dickel Tabasco.
Well, the Dickel is a Tennessee whiskey. Technically not a bourbon. So my least favorite are some craft finished whiskeys that I don't want to hurt their business because they were trying something, it was bad. There's a lot of, like, if you're talking about non-finished stuff, there's a lot of small craft distilleries that are, in general, I don't like things that were rapidly aged. So small barrels, oak staves, anything to try to speed up, anything other than making good whiskey, putting it in a 53-gallon barrel and aging it for 4 years. Anything other than that, I'm not a fan of. And so you can find the ones that do that. It's pretty easy to figure that out. Josh, I have not been invited to Mad Madness. I don't know if I'll be I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I know he's got a lot of people that want to participate in that, so cool. No offense if we don't get invited. And honestly, I'd have to look at my schedule to see if I can. So not sure. Have not tried Old Huckleberry 102 from Total Wine there, David. Should I? Does it taste like huckleberries, or is that just a name? Smash every Glen against the back wall when done.
No dishes after that.
No dishes. A lot of sweeping. No dishes.
Did you buy any beer from the brewery in Gatlinburg?
We did. I drank it all. It all got drank. Like we drank all of that. So,
great beer.
Corpus Christi in the house, Casey Pine over there. If you ever get the chance to try Iron Wolf's Hot Scotch, it's my new fave. I'll have to look for that one. There's another AA Ron. This AA Ron's being nice over on Facebook, though. He's being nice. Okay, so we're going to talk barrel picks. Then we're going to blind some double oaks.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Greg Mann said we should do another Brewzle barrel bourbon pick. J-Man, how are the shelves behind you organized? Favorite whiskeys on top? Give us a walkthrough. There's no organization to it there, J-Man. Right now, all of the whiskey came down and got put up for this to be painted, I guess, probably 2 months ago, and then I just randomly threw bottles back out. I threw the expensive stuff out first because that was what was first. That was the last to go in, and then the first to come out. So it just the Buffalo Trace stuff got behind me. When we do the new studio, we're working on a new studio over there. We will, we might be a little more mindful, but it'll have a lot more room for a lot more bottles. And I'm hoping that studio's done in 4 to 6 weeks. I'm hoping.
How was the bloody butcher corn?
It was dusty. It tastes like your grandpa's attic, which is interesting. I recommend you try it if you're nerding out on whiskey, but if you just want a good pour, might not be for you. Andrew, let me catch up with these super chats real quick, then let's talk about bourbon hunting. Brewzle gonna Brewzle. Good hunts, good buddy. Appreciate it, Andrew Mack. Ken, why do people hunt for bottles and pay more when you can pay MSRP online and shipped? Is there a difference? Well, I mean, lots of times you can, first of all, you buy it, bird in hand, 2 in bush. Are the places online legitimate? You don't know. Can you find it online? You don't really know. Most of the time, super rare bottles, you can't buy MSRP online. They're just regionally distributed or stuff that's maybe a little harder for you to find, but not superly desirable. Superly, that's a good word. Superly desirable. So shouldn't be a difference if you can find them, but that's you just see it there, you buy it. And then you've got to pay shipping, and shipping is like 20-something bucks most of the time. So all good. We are going to need a mod over on Facebook, aren't we? Yeah, let me check here. What are we doing? We're going to just get rid of this guy here. Boom! See ya! Gone. Appreciate it, Shot. Thanks for pointing that out. We got to get a mod going. We got to get some mods over on the Facebooks for sure. Sorry about that. Are there any legit online sellers? There are some. I don't know of them. We are working with our retailer to maybe start selling online, but that's a ways away for sure. All right. Let's talk barrel picks now before we get any more super chats in. So, and there's a super chat. I'll get to that one here in a second. So, the short barrel bottles that we got a Bee's Knees, they're honey cask finished. There's 120 bottles of that. We've got a Green River distillate in a Four Roses barrel, toasted barrel. We've got, I think it was a Jim Beam in a Four Roses toasted barrel, and we bought a Green River O.Z. Tyler bourbon. All of those supposedly have been bottled as of today. I'm expecting those to go out this week. They should be at the retailer within 2 weeks. When those are available at the retailer, we are probably going to have the short barrel guys in if we can get it scheduled. Maybe they come in, stream with me, we'll try them, and those will be available through the Brewzle Club, through our patron group. And then we've got the Still Austin is at the distributor, but they're moving warehouses, so we're still waiting for all that to be handled until the barrel actually gets there. But I'm expecting in about 2-ish weeks to have those 4 short barrels and the Still Austin that we could then release in late February to our patron group. If you want to be a part of that, you can check out Brewzle.com, go to patron.com/Brewzle, and they're different tiers. They'll go by priority, but we've got enough barrels released that everybody should have access to something, hopefully. And there's a free tier. Like if you don't want to spend any money, join the free tier. You might get access to something down there. We've also got 2 Ben Holladay barrels in transit. If all 5 of those barrels are available, we will just hold the Ben Holladay barrels until April to release those. And I'm hoping, I got some messages from Frey Ranch yesterday or Friday actually. They're trying to get everything situated, so I'm hoping that barrel might actually be available in April as well. We've got a lot of picks planned. On February the 26th, we are going to be at Old Dominic in Memphis, and we are going to pick 4 barrels. We're having an open event. It is, what is it?
It's my super chat.
Oh, we are going to have, we can have up to 200 people there. We'll get as many people involved as possible. We are going to live stream. So that Monday, the 26th, we are going to live stream in front of a studio audience doing 4 different barrel picks at one time. It's going to be a madhouse. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to have a big meetup there in Memphis. So if you're around Memphis, you should be able to get access to that event. Somebody will drop it in YouTube if they've got link. If one of our mods over here has access to the sign up form, you do need to RSVP for that. If somebody could just drop it across all of the streams, please. If somebody has it. Like we're on Twitch, we're on X, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. If you could drop it across those. If you don't see the RSVP form, you can email us, info, @Brewzle.com, and then we will reply with the link. But I would rather you just click it here so we don't get bogged down with about 1,000 emails. We're hoping to have a ton of people there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have some food. Their bar is going to be open, and then we're going to try to get as many people as possible involved in that barrel pick. We also, on April 6th, are going to be in Brandon, Mississippi at the Spillway event. The lottery event, if y'all saw that video from last year where I ended up with like 52 bottles I brought home. The day before, it's still pending details. We need to follow up. But we are going to be at Old Soul on the 5th, and we might do a meetup and an event there and a bottle share after that, but we are waiting word from them before we can confirm that event and start sending out RSVPs. So we do have a few other barrels. Like I've got some New Riff samples here. We are talking to quite a few other distilleries about getting some picks going, and I will update you on those as soon as we're 100% sure. All right, so let me catch up on the super chats I missed. David, Old Huckleberry is a limited cask release. Try it. Sounds pretty good, David. I'll have to look that one up.
You missed one up.
I know. I'm trying to get back up. I won't. Help! He hasn't used me in months. Hey, oh, God. What's wrong with you people?
That's why I was laughing.
Oh.
I was like, wow.
Jesus in the chat. Jesus Cortez is 2019 13th Colony Sour Mash worth picking up. I haven't had the 2019. The 2021's really good. I would pick that one up for sure. It's 2 years older. It's the same distillate as the 2019. It's just been aged for 2 years longer. I would assume the 19's pretty good as well, but the 2021 was really good. Call me old-fashioned. Did you get the Woodford Double Oaked? I have one. It's not in this blind. We are going to do a Double Oaked store pick for this blind we're about to do. Nick Sneed, love the channel and all the content. The wife and I are sipping some E.H. Taylor and enjoying the show. Appreciate it, Nick. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so, all right, Jill.
Let's do
if
it.
You can hear. I don't know if Jill's still watching. We'll give her a few minutes to come down to blind these for us. Go ahead and pull the colored Glencairns, and then try to pull some with different letters on them for me or for you. It doesn't matter. The problem is we're gonna be able to see the colors in them.
Well, I mean, I'm a noob, so no matter.
I know, so I'll get the ones without the colors, even though I'll be able to see yours.
There we go.
Okay, so.
All right, so which one do you think I'm gonna choose?
The 13th Colony Double Oak. I'm gonna put them in the order I think they're going to end up.
All right.
For you.
Okay.
See, the thing is I think you're just going oak. So I think you're going to do something like that. I think that's going to be Will's order. I think mine will be different. I think I'll have this one first. After that, probably the Peerless or the 1910. And then this I would probably put a Woodford Double Oak higher than this really oaky store pick. I do think the Crittenden's is going to be last, and not because it's not a really good whiskey. It's just not as oaky as the rest of these, and I think our palate is going to desensitize, and we might not even pick that one up as a double oak, is all I'm thinking. So we will see.
All right.
Jill, you ready? All right, so you got...
B, C, D.
All right. Well, you got them backwards for the audience.
Oh,
so.
yeah, true. Oh, well.
Corey Davis, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or Private Barrel? Probably a private, most of the time private barrels. Although, like, some of those Elijah Craig Barrel Proof batches are really good. They're usually really similar, though, actually. Usually really similar. Facebook is, like, not streaming full quality for some reason. I'm getting, like, maybe it's my settings down here. Or either that or we're a little blurry. Anyway, I'm not dealing with it. We're just going to be blurry. I'm not touching it. Jill, you're doing this for us? You're going to be on camera. You know that, right?
No.
Like, how else were you going to do this if you weren't going to be on camera?
No.
Jill is not prepared to be on camera, but you're going to be on camera. Unless you're going to take these off camera somewhere and blind them and then bring them back. But then they won't know.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you got to take one for the team.
You want to put a hat on? You want to put a jacket on? You want to...
No.
Jill's not fashioned up.
Y'all can just see the real Jill.
Okay, see the real Jill. Here, Jill. Here's you.
I don't have it. I need a pen so I can write these down because I didn't bring mine.
Look right there in that drawer. See if you can find a pen.
And
So
a
me and Will are going to leave,
I got a paper.
and we're going to let Jill do this this blind.
I'm blind.
Take your mute your mic, or just take your mic off and just leave it here. Yeah. So his A is my just keep them in the same order.
Okay, make
Right.
it the same order.
So just his A poured the first glass of mine. His B poured in the second. Like just keep them in the same order. If that makes sense. Here.
Gotcha.
You've got this. This microphone should still be working. Hopefully, let me double, triple check that before we do something silly. Test. All right. Here's a microphone. Have a nice life. Keep them entertained, Jill.
Hello, everybody. I'm off tonight. I'm in my PJs. I'm with my Isla. Hey, Isla. She's watching me right now. Gigi will be back in just a minute, sweet baby. A, B. How you guys doing tonight? Let's see. Are they behaving? I'm watching them. I know they're not really behaving that well. Okay. Man, this is a double blind. This is not easy. This one's hard. All right. And all these different streams going. Whew. I'm already confused. Okay. Gonna start with this one. I don't want to do heavy pours because y'all don't, this is a lot of bourbon. And y'all don't need that much. All right. Okay. It's hard to talk and to do a blind. I'm just gonna say it's just hard. Just gonna say.
Ramble, Jill, ramble.
I am rambling, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, I know I can't leg tap him. Me and Lexi were already talking about some other monitoring device I could use when I'm not on the stream. Unfortunately, he probably zapped every 2 seconds. Cause he don't behave. Yeah, Jameson, something like that. Something like that. I just threw our dog's collars away the other day because we don't need them for them. I should have kept some. He was down here being all kinds of silly. Man, it's a lot of oak in this blind. A lot of oaky bourbons. I gotta mix them up so they don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We're halfway there, guys. Halfway there. I don't... Okay. Let's see if I can speed this up. It's a lot. Oh. Huh. Depending on this blind, I'll buy the Peerless or not. I don't want to pour too much, but want to pour enough. This is stressful. Stressful. All right, let's see. All right. One more. All right, let's see. What? Man, got me working tonight. All right. Yeah, see, I poured too much. This is too hard. Will definitely don't need all this. That's too much, but there's nothing I can do about it at this point. DJ is not. He's not watching. He better not be watching. I know, you wouldn't do that.
I want to be wrong.
You want to be wrong?
Yeah.
All right, do you want me to move these bourbons out of the way?
I mean, just don't make sure they're not anywhere you poured them.
Okay, they're not.
Okay. Did you write down what they are?
I did write down what they are.
Like A, B, C, D.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Can you come back in here now?
Yes, y'all can come back in. All right.
Where'd you write them? Oh, you gonna come back and reveal them, or I just pull that and look at it? You're on.
Oh,
Go ahead.
You got a cowboy hat on.
All right, you got your mic back.
I'm ready.
You're gonna come back and give us the results afterwards.
Yeah, I'll come
Okay.
back.
All right.
We tip her well for being a bartender.
How many folks did Jill run off?
Oh yeah, who did I
I feel like we're
off?
closer. I feel closer to you than I was earlier. Oh, let's see. Make sure everything's still going. Oh, about 100 folks we ran
Oh
off.
my goodness.
Jesus, Jill, what in the
Yeah,
world?
that's crazy.
Wow, we were hitting record numbers too.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking, baby. It's fine. I mean, I'm not saying you ran them off. We ran them off before you got here, probably. With our
It's hard
pessimism.
to talk and pour.
You did great. You did great. It's your hair, probably.
You're gonna get whooped, man.
I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding, of course, babe. I'm kidding. It's Ron's fault. He said it.
Aaron.
Aaron said it. Poor old granddad farm tech. Come on now.
Well, the last stream that we had, Peerless, I think we did a few double oak blinds last time I was on here.
I don't know if you blinded them. You tried them.
Yeah, Peerless was my favorite.
Yeah.
So.
Did you guys drink the second wine? If so, what did you think? I haven't drank the second wine. She hasn't given me any of the wines yet. And we got 4 more wines in the mail today. All right, I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up with all the supers and everything. Let's try this right here. Now, what we do is the one you like the most, you just slide all the way forward, and then you just like pull levers, slide the ones you hate back, don't move them around because yours are in the same order as mine. And
should I drink water after each?
If you want to be all professional about it, but like realistically, there are no rules other than that, right? You just watch, what you're drinking, and don't drink too much because your palate's going to desensitize.
And my face is going to get red.
Your face is going to get red.
Yeah.
But you're a cowboy. You ought to be able to pull it off.
True.
So.
True.
I know what that is.
True Grit.
Know what that is.
That's a good movie.
Off the bats. True Grit. You like True Grit?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the old one, but I saw the new one.
The old one's pretty good. You should watch that.
Who was the main guy in the new one? The main guy in the new one.
I
can see his face.
It was Bridges?
Yeah. Jeff Bridges is
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
What do you think of that one?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
A wild wheel. Wild Bill over here.
I don't like the end.
You don't like the end. You don't like the finish.
No, I don't like the finish of it.
Okay.
But that's good, though. So I just leave that there for now, or just move it up a little bit?
If that's your favorite. Now you can move them, slide them around.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them, rank them as you're going through, and then you don't have to, but I like to rank them as I'm going through, and then take some water, sit for a minute, and then go back through the other way.
Okay.
And then you kind of, rank them again, and then maybe have some water, and if you need to go back to a couple of them because you're not sure which one's better, then...
I think I know what that is.
What do you think that is?
I mean, it tastes like the Peerless, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Is that better or worse?
Oh, that's up there. It's up there. I mean, I don't know, though.
Nathan asked, where do you find Richland rum? I mean, they're out of Georgia. That's where I found them. So I don't know what that distribution is for sure. William LaRue or George T. Stagg? I'm going to take the Billy LaRue, the William Lululemon there, Colin.
One's all right.
Okay. This one's all right?
That was...
Hold on, let me try it with you.
That was super oaky.
That's interesting. It's almost tastes, and I don't know if it's the green messing with my head.
So,
but
I've only
almost
tried...
tastes like a rye.
I've only tried two... No. Yeah, I've only tried 2 of these, but I haven't tried a store pick of this store pick, but... So
you have actually only ever tried one of these bottles,
Yeah.
I think.
So I don't think I'm gonna get any right.
Okay, if you say so.
That one's pretty hot.
Yeah, a lot of harshness on that one. Mm-hmm. It's good though. I think I know what it is, but I think it's just hitting my palate weird tonight because if it is what I think it is, it's not normally that harsh.
And that is like bland. E,
The last one?
Yeah. E is very bland.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that's the Old Forester.
This one?
Yeah, the last one. That's my guess on that.
Okay.
All right, so now I go back through them and then...
No, just let your palate acclimate.
Okay.
Have some water, let your palate acclimate. I'm trying not to say too much. I don't want to sway your opinions on any of these at this point.
I need some water. I'll just take
Did you drink all your water?
Yeah, mine's gone.
There you go. Have some water. Most of this whiskey has a lot of water in it. Some of it's a little dry. Rest of it has a lot of water in it.
All right.
Here, drink water in between. You really should be drinking between each pour if you really want to give a
Sophistication.
If you want to try to be sophisticated, yeah, I don't care, so it's not that big a deal to me. But I'm a professional. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold my opinion of what these are until you've ranked yours, and then I'll go through them and tell you what I think they are and give you my ranking. Because mine is not exactly where I think it should be right now.
So you want me to rank them?
I want you
and
to
then
rank
give you
them,
the.
and then you can guess what you think they are if you want to. Like, you've
Okay.
never had a lot of them. I don't
Yeah.
know why you would know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Right? But you've had the Peerless Double Oaked, so you can try to
That's
pick
the
that.
only- yeah.
Try to pick that one. Try to pick the Woodford Double Oaked.
Okay.
Because you've had a Woodford Double Oaked store pick. So if you, and then just guess on the rest of them, and then if you get lucky, you look like a genius. That's how
True.
it works,
True.
right?
Okay. All right, here we go.
Smelly coffee beans will help neutralize. There's a bag of coffee over there if you want to. That's a good point.
Well, what did DK at Sugarland say? Sniff your
City Bourbon. Just don't eat the
arm or something?
sniff your armpits. It should be open. Just don't eat the. So we were at Frey Ranch and they're like, we got coffee and it'll neutralize your palate there if you want to. But I got to tell you, don't eat the coffee because apparently I didn't think I had to tell folks that, and I do.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, it's a little bit of an advantage, but like realistically, there's no advantage here because all you're really doing is ranking what you like. The guessing what they are is just for fun, just to help me train my palate. That's all it really is. It doesn't matter if you get them right. What matters is which one is your favorite, and that is always subjective to you. And it there's no right or wrong. You have a different palate than I do, so there's no advantage. There's no contest. Now, if he were trying to bet me he could get more of these right, then that's a whole different game. But right now, we're just seeing which ones do we like best.
I think E is.
You think E is
No, because I don't know. I remember when I had the cherry Crittentons, it was really strong.
Okay.
I don't know about this. What's the proof on this one? Am I allowed to look at the proof and stuff?
You're allowed to look at that bottle as much as you want. You just can't open it.
All right, cool.
Appreciate it, AA Ron. Another AA Ron.
119, yeah, that's
positive AA Ron. Kobe with the super
That's
chat.
not
Appreciate
it.
the support. No Sagamore Double Oak. I don't have a Sagamore Double Oak, and honestly, 5 is kind of where I've limited it. We've done like 13 bottle blinds on the live stream before, and my doctor says a few drinks are okay. 13 in a blind, probably bad.
All right.
So especially after we just had 6 or 7 bottles.
This is Old Forester, like I said.
You think E's Old Forester?
Yeah, I think that's Old Forester. And as of now, that's in the last place.
That's your worst one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's probably this guy right here.
D?
Yeah, that's probably Crittentons. Maybe, I don't know.
There are a lot
of
AA runs, for sure.
Oh my God, that's tough.
It is very, honestly, I'm having a hard time with this one too, and it's because I haven't drank a lot of these. Most of what's missing from these, somebody else drank. So
this might be the Woodford, but that would really throw me for a loop. I'm gonna come back to that one. Give me a minute on that.
This is the one that's throwing me off the most.
Golly, dude. This is hard.
That one. That one boggles my mind the most because it's almost a rye. Like it just tastes like a double oaked rye.
Which one is that?
The for you, C.
C? Oh, yeah.
That's the one that throws me off the most. Like there's a lot of rye spiciness going on there. And I don't know if it's a high rye bourbon or what, but it just has a lot of spice.
That is so good. This isn't easy.
But there's no stakes, so why is it hard? Like there's literally nobody's going to come slap you in the face.
I want to be right though.
But like, what do you want to be right? So it's your pride
Yeah.
at stake. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to be guessing blind on at least 2 of these.
Old Forester is E. I'm going with that, and that's locked and loaded. B is my favorite. I'll go and tell you that. B is the winner for me. I'm trying to figure out these last 3.
Give me a little bit of that water there.
Man. All right. Old Forester. I'm going to go D, 13th Colony. C. C is Peerless. B is Woodford. And A must be Crittenton's. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, so you've got them ranked.
So, yeah.
So which one's first? B.
Yeah, that's
Which
Woodford.
one's second?
The Peerless, so C.
C is second.
Yeah.
Which one's third?
D,
D is third.
that was 13th Colony.
Which one's fourth?
This one. That was Crittenton's.
And this one's last.
That's Old Forester.
Okay, so you think E is Old Forester,
Yeah.
and it's your worst one.
Yeah, it's awful.
I can have the water.
Okay.
Okay, so tops off of it. Okay, so if I had to guess, that's Crittenton's.
E?
But I'm not sure. Like,
That was bad.
well, it's not bad to me. It's just not as it's a little bland compared to the rest of them.
I like
your
Crittenton's.
palate has started to desensitize a little bit here. Which one's the highest proof one?
I think it's this one.
What's the proof on?
135. Yeah.
That's why my palate's desensitized.
The Crittenton's was 119. These are hot.
If I had to guess, this one is the Old Forester. But I'm out, so I can't go back to it. It just has that little bit of Old Forester spiciness to it to me. But I can't even taste the oakiness on it anymore because my palate has just quit. I honestly didn't realize that 13th was 135 proof or whatever.
Yeah.
You would think I'd be able to pick up that proof. And this one could be the Old Forester. This one tastes like a freaking rye. Like, this is obviously not Woodford double oaked. This could be the 1910. It could be what I'm picking up, that spiciness I normally get. This one is just blowing my mind here. I have no idea what that one is. I like it. I like it a little better than that one, I think. These are the two that are most oaky. But my palate is desensitized to proof. If I had to guess, that's Woodford double oaked right there. So A is Woodford double oaked. And I've only had like one little sip of that 13th Colony double oaked. I'm guessing, see, it's hard because between these two, I think one of them is the 13th Colonies, and I think one of them is possibly the Peerless, but I'm not real sure. I agree, I like B a lot. This one is really good, though. This one's really good. It's just a little too oaky. Like, there's a little harsh oak tannins on it. So really good harsh oak tannins. This one is just kind of better all around. But I think that's the 13th. And then I think we may be dealing with a... I'm going to try the Peerless before I get revealed, but I'm going to lock in my guesses first, so I can't. Like, I'm not trying to... And I'm out of these pours. Jill didn't give me quite enough pour.
Joe, I get.
I wish I had more of this one because this one might, honestly, this one is maybe a contender for the best, but I'm out. Like, it's so subtle.
Joe, I get super hot when I drink bourbon as well. You're not the only one.
Will gets all flushed.
Yeah,
I haven't made him put on a hat so you couldn't see it.
I get super red too. Yeah, drink some of mine. You got extra.
Oh, I do have yours. Look at
Yeah.
that. What am I doing? Got yours. Like, there's a lot of good things going on with that one. There's a lot of good things going on with that one. This one is the one that just boggles my mind, though. I'm wondering without the green so we have a theory that the color just messes with my head. Because sometimes I get some of these that have just crazy fruit flavors with a color that I've never had unless I'm drinking out of a colored Glen. And then the green just tastes like a rye to me, and is it just the green messing with my melon?
That was a nice play on words there.
Okay, so I think that one is the 1910.
That's old.
Not real sure. Yeah, I think that one is the Crittendens. I think this one is the double oaked. And my top two are going to be your D or B. They're so close to deliver. Like, I might just inch that one up, and I think that's the 13th. And I think this one is the Peerless. Jill, come with the results.
Somebody said they're watching on TV and the phone.
Let me
and
see the.
Only the ads are on the phone.
Well, there you go. TV doesn't have ads. Watch on TV. Smells delicious. It tastes delicious.
Yeah, I want to smell this too.
But it's funny how your palate desensitizes on these. After we've had Stagg Jr., we had Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, we've had a lot of high proof stuff. So my palate's desensitized to proof, so it's really hard to pick up which one's the high proof whiskey. And then you start to desensitize. First time through, they were super oaky. On the way back through, they were much less oaky. And so then you've got to start picking up subtle and nuanced flavors. And I could be completely wrong about this guy. I didn't love it first time through. And then when I came back.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Thank you. Okay, so E. Give us E. That is both of our least favorite. Crittendens.
Old Forester.
Dude,
That's the Old Forester.
dude, I'm good. Aren't you the king?
You are the king. You're the king. I'm not the king.
I'm
You're
good.
the king. He just randomly guessed
I'm
he got it
good.
right.
No, I just knew.
He never even tried it. So this one's the Old Forester. I think after that, it gets a little different. So let's go with Will's. His second to least favorite is this one, right?
Yeah, A.
I think that's the Double Oak, Woodford. Is
What
it?
do you think it is?
What did I say it was?
You didn't say Woodford.
No, I said Crittendens, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said Crittendens.
it's Woodford.
It's the Woodford?
Oh,
Okay.
man, that's crazy.
My next to last is your C. So you're up here. I said it was, I thought this one was the Old Forester. So I'm assuming it's the Crittendens at this point. But what do you think what did you think C was?
What
You
did I
don't
say?
even know. He doesn't even
Hold
know.
on. I think I said I said C was Peerless.
What is C?
C is Crittendens.
Crittendens. Okay,
Oh,
so I
wow.
just had those reversed. So let's not get to the first. Well, we've already done A.
You just have B and
We've already done E. So all we've got is our first and second, which we have, D. So it's
Yeah.
B and D.
Yeah.
So go with D, which I have as first. And I said that was the 13th.
D.
Yeah.
13th.
Yeah. So I put that as first. Will had it third.
Yeah.
And then that makes B, which was my second, his first, which means it wins this blind.
Peerless.
It's the Peerless.
That's the same as last
like
time.
that wins. It wins
That's
because it's first
crazy.
and second for me, and I have it. I have the 13th first. He has it third. So if you scored this,
No.
the Peerless wins.
Yep. You said B was Peerless.
I said B was
No,
Peerless.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you said B was Peerless.
Yeah.
No, I said B was Woodford Double Oak.
Yeah.
But it is Peerless.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
The
It
winner
doesn't matter
is
what he
Peerless.
said. The
That's
winner
crazy.
is Peerless. Like I had the 13th Double Oak number 1, but honestly, I had to. It was the second time through. When I went through the first time, I had it way back, and then when I went back through and my palate was a little desensitized to the oak, I was like, okay, this needs to be moved up. And then when I revisited it a third time, is when it really stood out. When I went back to yours,
Next time we
is
need.
when it really stood out.
Next time we need to write down, lock our answers in on a notepad or something.
Okay, I tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to. Jill's going to rinse 4 Glens.
Okay.
We are going to do 13th Colony Double Oaked and Peerless in another blind right now.
There you go.
Right now.
I'm not sure I can rinse those glasses out.
Hey, Aaron, you think Aaron's going to give you a hard time about it?
I don't need no hate. I don't need no hate.
Rest, can you pay to have a drink
Well,
with me?
I'll rinse them out for you,
Mom.
Mama.
I could not bring myself to take money to have a drink with me. Like, find me at a place. Oh, Bob Glass, J Rock deleted Bob Glass's comment. What's up with that, J Rock? What? Like he super chatted, man. What? Let me know. Bob's cool. Like I don't. Let me know. Let me know what happened there. I want to make sure I mention Bob's. Oh, it's right there. Willis. His ears are holding it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so he was trying to protect. So J Rock was trying to protect. Will can handle it.
I got
Like,
small
that's good.
ears.
That's good.
I know you
No.
got the tiniest
Like,
little
my ears
He's
are.
not talking about your tiny ears. What he's talking about is the hat is big because I got a big old head.
Oh yeah.
And
you
so
do.
it's like just slid down until
Oh.
your ears catch it. So
Yeah.
J Rock may have took that as hate.
That's true.
So all good there, Bob. But I see it up here and it shows up in my super chats. You need I want you to get 2 colored Glens.
Oh, okay.
Pour those in an infinity. Probably would have been smarter, but it's all good. Oh, I don't know why my chat froze over here with Facebook. Sorry about that. We're way behind. Way behind. I didn't know. Nobody knew from the start anything was for. Like I didn't know from the start anything. Peerless is pricey, but try to get a 13 Colony Double Oaked. So no, I know Bob. But our mods are. Yeah, I don't think like he wasn't making fun of his ears. What he was saying is I got a big old head and the hat is big and it doesn't fit Will's head. That's all he was saying.
No.
But I see how you could took it that way.
This is a very big hat. Yeah.
It is he's right.
Yeah.
He's right. This is a very large
It does not
hat.
fit me.
So I don't think it wasn't meant negative. We're all good there. So appreciate it, J Rock though. Thank you for moderating that. But we're good. All right, so Jill is going to blind these. So Jill, just pick one for the left, one for the right, both times. All we're going to worry about here, right? So we're going to go 13th Colony versus Peerless to see if Will, making fun of my head, that's cool. Making fun of us washing dishes, no bueno. Not doing that. Can't take it. There's your microphone right there, Jill. It's going too far. Crossing the line. Making fun of dishwasher.
Well, we've had the water bottle issue too.
Oh God, we did have the water bottle issue.
Yeah, someone was mad at us for drinking out of these plastic water bottles. So y'all better be careful. Y'all are gonna get in double trouble. All right, I'm back. You thought you had seen the last of me tonight, and apparently you have not. All right, move this chair out of my way. Aw, thank you, Natty. All right. I never know which one to pour first. I don't like the 2 blind thing. It's just hard. I don't know which one to do. All right, we're gonna go with this first. All right. Oh, okay, yeah, that one's that one. Now, you would think that I could multitask and talk while I pour, but for some reason, my brain does not really want me to do that. These are so hard to pour into because I don't know how much I'm pouring. All right. Almost there. Okay, guys. Yep.
All right.
Pass the torch back. Somebody said, wait, what's going on here? Did they not? They're like, who is that girl?
She's new. This is Vanna White.
Alright, I'm just going to stay, y'all.
You keep sliding my chair over?
Yeah, I had to slide it back.
All right, so let's see how many people we lost. Let's see.
I did the wrong bottle. I didn't do the wrong bottle. It was between Peerless and Double Oaked, right?
No,
No,
Peerless and 13th.
Peerless and 13th.
I did do the wrong bottles.
Do we grab the other two colored blends over there, Will? Jill, here you go. Right here. Here's our microphone right here.
I don't have another colored Glen.
There's not another one.
Sorry.
So pour out the
No, we'll just do
the double oaked.
I'll figure it out.
Rinse the double oaked, and then give us the 13th.
Oh, okay.
My goodness. Y'all should have put the two bottles I'm supposed to be pouring where I could know what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I'm back again, okay? Again, I'm back. So let's see. Peerless and 13th. Okay. All right. Well, guys, let's try this again.
Rinse the glass, Jill.
Yes, sir. Gotcha. Why did I think it was Woodford? Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Let me make sure I get this right this time. Thank you guys for catching it, because you know me. Y'all know I do this all the time. It wouldn't be a blind if I didn't mess it up. This is right, yep. Okay. All right. Too much water in these. This one, the black one, I cannot see in here to pour the right amount. All right. Am I right this time? Did I get it right? Did I do anything wrong this time? Someone tell me. Do I got it right? No, I did not pour it down the drain. Absolutely did not pour it down the drain. It's right here. Okay? It's right here. Did not pour it down the drain. I'm going to put it over here on TJ's side. So, it did not. All right. Nope. Good. We're good. Okay. All right. Now y'all can come back. apparently I have it right this time.
You sure?
Yes.
Now, when I say left or right, you're going to know what we're talking about,
They were
right?
concerned that I had poured the Woodford down the drain. I did not. I poured it right here in this clear glass.
So
That's
there's
my
been
job.
a lot of folks that have been. There've been a lot of folks fairly upset that we pour whiskey down the drain, but here's the thing: we don't want to overconsume, and we have consumed a lot already, and we are putting on a show. And if we have to waste a little bit of Woodford double oaked to make sure we keep the show moving, we shall do that. That's what we're gonna do. So there you go. Jill just wanted to stay longer, Kojak said over on Twitch.
No.
Professional streamers. That's what we are very I apologize. I will just go ahead and apologize for this whole stream being a little bit of a shit show. That's my fault. I will do better. Maybe not. I may not do better. I may do worse next time. That would be fun to see. Tune in to let me know whether or not we do worse. Go ahead, Will.
All right, let's do this one first.
You got your mic on?
Yep.
All right, go for it. Will understands infinity.
This
Here
is,
we go. We should have a double oaked infinity blend here. Is what
this
we
is
should do.
Peerless and 13th Colony, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I can just smell and know what this one is.
Which one is it?
That's the
Man said I could smell and
13.
tell, then he had to drink it.
that's the 13th Colony.
Okay. Ernest, what time is the old Dominic event? I have
Oh,
a
maybe
tour and
not.
tasting on the 15th, but I don't mind having another excuse to take off work.
That's hot.
I think we're going to go live at 7, so I think we're saying 6:45. Be there by, I believe. But check out, make sure you RSVP. We've got a form. If you can't find the form, send me an email, info@brewzle.com. Chris says, get a spit bucket. I can't do that. Like, I just cannot properly evaluate a whiskey if I spit it out. I can't do it. It's a skill I need to learn. Can't do it. So,
Well, I thought I was right until I tasted the second one. Man,
I'm locked in already. Locked in.
I gotta smell it again.
Daniel just got a random ad. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully it's a good ad. Hopefully it's Ty Lopez trying to sell you on knowledge. Tanner Rayner with the $1.99 super chat. Visit Opa's Bourbon Bar in Delaware, Ohio. Awesome. We're going to get up to, we've done Ohio, but I'm sure we'll get up to more Ohio at some point in the future. Jonathan White says, good job, Proof Queen, over on Facebook.
Yeah, I think this is Peerless and this is 13th Colony.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it's the opposite.
that's my first guess.
So,
But this is my favorite now.
so the 13th Colony is now your favorite. Jill, the one on the right.
The blue and the black.
Yeah,
13th Colony.
Yeah.
that's my favorite now. So,
Congratulations, you are now in love with a unicorn you shall never get another bottle of.
yep.
Funny how blinds work, isn't it? When it was in a blind of 5, you wanted this one. When it's in a blind of 2. But honestly, like I knew when we had these two as the top 2, I figured that Proof would win out.
Well, no, you
Even
said
though
before
we're a little desensitized to Proof.
you said before the stream I would pick this as my
The
ultimate.
13th?
Yeah,
And you did.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
I did tell him earlier that I think he would really like the 13th Colony Double Oaked.
Am I done now?
But thank you, baby. You did a fantastic job despite a little snafu. So you did wonderful, and you are now
Really?
off duty.
I think
Yes.
there's so much more flavor, like on the finish on this one. There's just
The proof is an advantage in this blind. So even though I'm a little desensitized to proof, when it's just 2 and I have a little bit of time for my palate to breathe, the proof just comes through with a lot of flavor. So you end up picking proof.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons Jill is known as the proof queen, because when we have these blinds and you have 3 or 4 whiskeys, proof just shines through because your palate starts to desensitize, and the ones that are not high proof get bland, and the ones that are high proof still shine through. So
that makes sense.
all good. All right, so after this, in about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to jump on. I'll even bring Will. We're going to jump on to the supporter-only live stream on Discord. So if you're on Discord, if you're a patron member, Make sure you link your Discord. If you're having trouble, go into Discord, tag somebody. We'll be able to help. Probably not going to help tonight, though. So we're going to jump over there, hang out for another 45 minutes or an hour or so. Usually that party's pretty fun because it's a voice chat. Everybody can talk. And I can answer all sorts of crazy questions without worrying about the whole world knowing about it.
That smells like candy. The Woodford.
Which one? Oh, the Woodford.
Yeah.
The Woodford's so good. Aaron's dishwasher wants you to wash glasses. Could you rinse a glass for us real quick? What is this one? Here, look. I'm just going to take this one for you.
Okay.
You can rinse that glass right there.
We need like a slow-mo 30 FPS 4K.
Of you washing glasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a bikini.
You should do a double oaked rye blind. Just make sure it's twice barrel. Like, what other double oaked ryes are there? That's the only. Ooh. Will hasn't tried that one. Will. Right there, you see twice barreled special release. Grab that one. I want you to try that one before we get off stream.
Jack Daniels.
So this is a rye. This is the barrel proof rye by Jack Daniels, but it has been double oaked. Have you had a rye whiskey?
Sure.
You don't know though.
No.
So
well, yeah, we tried the RY3 or whatever, the rye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see right next to it, there should be a Jack Daniels single barrel rye. All right, now grab me 2 fresh Glencairns. We'll finish out the stream on this right here. But we should do that, Nick. It's just like, how many double oak ryes are there? Jackson just joining the stream. Is the Peerless double oak a must buy for $98? I mean, I don't know if it's a must buy at $98, but
it's really good.
we had some really good bottles of whiskey, and it was second overall. It actually won the first blind with a bunch of different bottles. So I would say it's a must buy if you can grab it. $98 is a lot of money. All right, so I want you to just try this Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Okay.
Just a little. We can't pour too much because people get mad. Somebody was posted, oh, y'all are like a bunch of bigwigs. Y'all just pouring whiskey down the drain. So we can't do that. Apparently we can't wash dishes. We can't pour whiskey down the drain. That's even good, especially good whiskey. That makes us look preposterous.
It's pretty good.
So Thunderclap, as far as like people spoiling the blinds, YouTube's pretty good, and intentionally I did not pay attention to Facebook during the blind just because, but also we've had people before try to spoil the blinds, and like we don't know if we can trust them. Like if they're posting, they may be just trying to mislead us. So I don't trust anyone in the chat to spoil the blind. So it's not a big problem. Now, if you just like super chatted over on YouTube and it popped up and I saw it, but then I'm just like, they're probably lying to me just to throw me off. So I wouldn't believe it. Daniel will be the drain. We can pour it down the drain.
Nate says pretty good. Get him out of here.
Look at Nate.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is I guess the same rye, pretty much the same rye, but this is the double-barreled version. So this is going to be a double-oaked rye.
I'm ready for it.
And do not pour that one out because I'm drinking the rest of that, my friend.
It's a little bit darker.
Well, it's been double-oaked.
Yeah.
That's how that works. More oak, more color.
It smells pretty good.
Gus with the 200 stars. Appreciate the support there, Gus. Gus been dropping 200 stars for a while. I'm sorry I missed those, Gus. 100 stars, 200 stars. Gus been dropping the stars over there on Facebook. We're still kind of new to Facebook and Twitch and Twitter. The Twitter chat's been kind of dead, but that's Twitter. We're still trying to build over there. Facebook chat's been pretty active. We're going to try to continue. We're definitely going to continue the Facebook live streams. I think we're going to bring those. We're going to do Facebook and YouTube, and we'll probably keep trying Twitch for now to see if y'all like that.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't better
You just trying to get a reaction?
No, it wasn't better than this, or this, or this. I mean...
I don't know if I've done a review, Eric, of the Jack Daniel's Twice Barrel. And right now, my palate is probably not in a place to do a review of the Jack Daniel's Twice Barrel. But my review right now is it's freaking delicious.
What's the proof on it?
All the proof. It's all the
100?
proof. Is it 100 proof?
That's it?
Oh, it's so baby. That's
Yeah.
such a letdown. It's so delicious though. That's good.
It's not better than these three.
The problem I have is that tastes very much like a Woodford Double Oak store pick. Like it's just like, it's got the oakiness of it tastes very much like a really over oaked Woodford Double Oak, which is a lot of the store picks are. But then you get some of the nice rye spiciness.
Yep.
And so maybe you're not on the rye train.
I think is it bitter?
But I don't know how you could look at a Woodford Double Oak store pick and love it, even though it didn't do well tonight.
Yeah.
And then try this and not love it.
Well, is the rye supposed to be like bitter or something?
No, rye
Well, what's
is
the
more,
bitterness I'm getting?
That's just oak. You get it's a little more barrel char. Nate says we got to bring you up there now.
Oh, gosh.
He's going to be bringing the heat. So now, hey, Will has probably drank more whiskey tonight than he has his entire life. And so I'm just going to assume his palate is burned out.
I've cracked down on some Jack and Cokes before.
Okay, so Will has drank more whiskey neat trying to evaluate it than he ever has in his entire life. And at this point, he's just ready for some happy dads or whatever, folks that are 26 years old and color their mustache are into these days.
Hey.
Don't really know. So, it's all good. I don't have a Peerless Double Oak Rye. I didn't even know that was a thing, Jameson. Apparently I need one. All right, so this has been great. We've got 9 minutes. What are we going to try? Ooh, Jill, bring down the mead.
She can't get down here in 9 minutes.
Bring me the mead.
From the
Jill,
delay.
I need the dark mead. I want to get Will's opinion of the dark mead. Can you tell me the difference between the Russell's 10 versus single barrel? Well, it's probably going to be years. I think the 10's 10 years old. The single barrels are probably younger. So you're going to get more oakiness on the 10. I'm not sure the proof differences between the single barrel and the 10 right offhand, though.
So you said I could keep the 13th colony, right?
I did not. No, that was not a thing that was said. No, these were not.
I'm pretty sure he said, "You're welcome for the gift."
You know how long it took me to get that bottle?
Hold on.
Whoa. Every YouTuber on the planet, every
no.
whiskey tuber on the planet has done this may be the bottle of the year. Like every one of them has done that video. And even though I am the closest whiskey content creator, at least the closest large whiskey content creator to their distillery, just got one by happenstance. And so I'm not getting rid of it. You're not.
I'm pretty.
If you really wanted that Peerless Double Oak, but honestly, people are loving it now. I need to hold on to it. No. I need a Peerless Double Oak pick. If we go do a pick with Peerless, we need the Double Oaked.
I'm pretty sure you actually said I could have that.
Grab me 3 Glens. Jill's going to try this dark mead here. You don't want the dark mead? Why? Try it. I think you'll like it. Jill says no. Jill's not doing it. Me and Will are trying dark mead. This is...
Sure, I'm done now.
Hidden Legacy Dark Mead. Am I sure you're done? No. You just should stay here. She's gone.
Forever.
I need we've talked about doing a Peerless pick. I think it has to be a double oaked at this point. So this is Hidden Legacy Dark Mead. So I don't know anything about mead. I've got to film a video with this. This guy sent us like a dozen. There's a dozen bottles of mead back there.
I don't even know what mead is.
Mead is alcohol made out of honey.
Okay.
Like bees and then
Honey,
alcohol.
yeah. So like the bee's knees that we...
That's whiskey that's been like finished in honey.
This is alcohol
This is
made.
like alcohol made from honey.
Okay.
And this is dark mead, so I assume this has been barrel aged or something. But I tried it the other day, and I tried the normal mead, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Never really had mead before. But then I tried the dark mead, and I'm like, there's something interesting going on there.
Okay. Smells like just like honey. I mean.
J.D. Miller, I need to pick with Palmetto Distillery. I don't know who that is. S. Myers, have you had the J. Mellencamp Hard Truth High Road? I have not.
That's good.
That's good though.
That's
isn't
good
it?
stuff.
It tastes like a wine, like
Yeah.
a really nice wine.
That's good stuff.
I don't know what dark mead is.
If I had
It's not a whiskey. It's more of a wine, but that's freaking delicious.
if I had a sore throat, I would drink this. Heat it up maybe.
If I didn't have a sore throat, I would drink that.
I mean, this is what I would go. Like this is what I would drink. I
Like
didn't
if
have
you
a sore
just
throat.
handed me that, if you just poured me that in a wine glass and said, "What is this?" I don't know, but it's a pretty good wine.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So apparently, Hidden Legends making good mead. I need to film a short with that. I'm sure we'll do that in our next round of shorts. Gus with 100 stars. Appreciate it, Gus.
Like that.
Upstate. So we're going to do the South Carolina trip here not too long from now. I'm sure we will get into that. I don't know about Palmetto Distillery, but we've got quite a few we're trying to do. Yeah, the bee's knees. We've got we got a barrel of bee's knees coming.
I was there with you
You were.
when we picked that.
I forgot. Have you tried bee's knees? Like a bottle of bee's knees. You know we got one, right?
I tried the stuff we had at the barrel.
You tried that one.
Yeah.
But we've got a bottle of bee's knees. Where is the bee's knees? Right over there in the corner. 132 proof. We are ending this stream with a sample of bee's knees. This is not our pick. This is some sort of previous release of 132 proof. So what we're doing is when these short barrel bottles are available, I'm trying to get short barrel here. They just texted me tonight, said they were down to come hang out, drink all my whiskey, live stream with me. I hope the new studio's ready because they could bring a couple of people and it's a little easier for us to get all of them in there. But after this stream, after we try this bee's knees, we are going to call it. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hate that we had so many technical difficulties. We had to figure out the audio and all sorts of crazy things, but we had a good time. Hopefully all of y'all, except for that one of 15 AA Rons, had a good time as well. And, oh, that's so good. I think our barrel is better than that, though, but that's so good. That's 132 proof.
Ooh.
It doesn't drink like it. Like it does not.
You think
drink
it's
like
lower or higher?
Hey, oh. Thunderclap. Oh, Lord. Thunderclap. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. All right. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. We had a great time. This was a fun live stream. Thank you to Will for filling in for Jill. He's been helping me set up. We're trying to get merch set up so we can speed up the process of shipping out merch. And eventually we will start like not doing print on demand and all the things with the t-shirts.
Well,
so
we are starting to do not print.
we are starting to do. We've got a lot of new merch items coming that we're working on. Those will be available at Brewzle.com. Of course, you can get like the leather patch hats, Bourbon Hunters, Brewzle patch hats.
We've got charcoal black hats coming. We've got navy, and we've got just plain black hats.
Along with a bunch of other
Yeah.
new items.
Yep.
So Will is like fully in charge of merch at this point, and he is working hard to bring a lot of new, cool, fun things. So looking forward to that. Don't forget about the Old Dominic event on February 26th, Monday. So in a few streams from now, I will be streaming from there, and it is, if you thought this was a little chaotic, that's going to be nuts. We're going to try to do, we might only stream on YouTube for that one, honestly, just because it's going to be so nuts. We do want to show a little more love to Twitch and Facebook, as well. So hopefully but that Monday, it's going to be so chaotic, we'll probably only stream to YouTube. But long term, we hope to be able to stream to these other platforms more regularly as well. I'm going to jump over onto Discord for the supporter-only voice chat. So if you're in Discord, if you are a supporter, join us over there. We'll hang out. Everybody can talk. We can answer questions. We can talk about the property we're trying to buy, the whiskey we're trying to make. We can talk about the beer. We've got aging in barrels. We can talk about anything. I don't really care. Over there, limited amount of people, and it's not available for everybody to see later. So I can talk a little more openly about everything. So appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me, even though I did most of the talking. You know,
I did most of the drinking, so.
You did most. It takes a little while to get the cadence right. It took Jill a few streams, so I feel like maybe you need to come back. We need to stream a little more often, so you know. Like Jill was afraid the first few streams to just I've just got to keep things got to keep moving. So you got to just jump in, and then I'll shut up. But if you don't say, I keep talking.
Makes sense.
So we'll figure it. Knock the water bottle off. We'll figure that out. We'll get better at this stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties to start, but I learned some lessons. We'll catch up with y'all later.